Hi guys, Football-ManagerYouthDevelopment.co.uk here. We're back for the very first league game in our Sky Bet League 2. Push for promotion hopefully. That's what I'm really looking to do in this league. So I've decided to pick the first team. I've just noticed this guy is actually pretty unfit, so I'm just going to take him out and replace him with Danny Rose. Danny Rose is not much better in terms of match fitness, but he should do pretty well for us in this game. So the starting lineup, as you can see, the team's got quite decent current ability for this league. Certainly what I've just done in this particular game, I've just picked the team really just upon ability at the moment, until we kind of like get into the season and I see how the players' morale is, form, things like this. That's when I'll look to make changes, but for now I think for the first game of the season, just while I'm getting used to this squad and things like that, I think it's a really good idea just to select the team just based upon ability, and we'll see how we get on based upon that. So, yeah, in goal we've got George Long. Right back we got Joe Riley. Centre backs we've got Jake Wright and Johnny Mullins. Left back we got Luke O'Neill, Alfie Potter, Danny Rose, Meads, Brown, Morris and Hoskins. There's been a few players that have impressed me really during the pre-season. Colton Morris being one of the players. Really good little player. So he scored 6 goals in 4 starts during the pre-season, with an average rating of 8.6. So this kid's really impressing me at the moment. He's on loan from Norwich, so unfortunately he's not one of our players, but he certainly looks to have really good ability for this level, certainly. So what I just want to show you guys as well, I just want to have a really quick look, if I can find it. Yeah, transfer history. Just want to show you a couple of players that we've managed to get in during the pre-season. I've noticed, obviously, the attributes now in Football Manager 2015, they've got attribute ranges. So what we'll be seeing a little bit more now is that players, say for their passing, it could be anywhere between, say, 10 and 15, for example. Until you start scouting the players a lot more, that's when you're going to actually know what their kind of like true attributes are. So it's kind of quite tough scouting for players. Certainly when, on the past Football Managers, you scout a player, you kind of know pretty much everything about him and then you just sign him. Whereas on this game, you're going to have to scout them quite a few times just to know what they're like. Now, I found quite a few players that I'm quite interested in signing, but it's kind of putting me off signing them at the moment just because I don't actually know, actually how good they are. I mean, if someone's passing, attribute ranges anywhere from, say, 6 up till 12, clearly we want it to be the higher one, but if I sign him and it turns out that he's got a passing of 6, I wouldn't have even sort of bothered having a look at that player in the first place. So yeah, the scouting thing's taken me a little bit of time to getting used to, but yeah, I think it's obviously more realistic because especially in these type of leagues, a bit lower down and players aren't actually that well known, you wouldn't actually know everything about these players until your scouts have scouted them for quite a while. So yeah, although it's a lot more realistic, it's actually quite tough. Kind of finding out actually who to sort of scout first and bring into the team. So this was one of the first guys I brought in. Obviously, just got him on loan just for now. So he's really nothing special. I just kind of looked at his work rate. I think his composure, his passing's 13, technique 13. So I think for this level, he should be doing okay. Luke O'Neill, we've got on loan from Burnley. I'm hoping this guy should be pretty good. Certainly looks like his mental attributes are quite a bit better. He's got kind of 8, 9s and 10s here for his technicals, and his physicals are pretty decent as well. So as you can see here, we've got him on loan for the whole season and we're not paying him any wages. And I think, same for Ollie Lee as well, we're not paying him any wages at all. So that's exactly what I needed to do. Just bring in a couple of loan players just to kind of give the team a little bit more strength kind of thing. So you can see the potential of Ollie Lee. He's got really good potential. So yeah, possibly I'll look to play him in quite a few games, but at the moment I'm just trying to, find a feel for this team. So yeah, we'll get into this game anyway. I'm just going to submit that. So obviously the media prediction is going to be a draw. To be honest, I'm looking for a win today. I think we could do with trying to get a win today. So I'm going to continue to the team talk. and what I'm going to do is passionately just tell the players that I expect to win today. I've been kind of making quite a few changes to the way I've been setting things up during pre-season. I have been kind of tweaking things. I'm just going to go for calm and tell them that I've got faith in them. Calm, tell them that I've got faith, and calm and tell them that I've got faith. So this is the exact same kind of team talks that I used to give on Football Manager 14. I think it's quite good, especially if you're playing at home. Just tell the players that you expect them to win, and then calmly what I usually look to do is just tell them that I've got faith in them. And as you can see here, morale's really, really high. All the players are looking happy, etc., etc. So that tends to work for me a lot of the time. So yeah, I'll start this game. I'm just going to pause it really quickly. I think the sound might be a little bit too loud, so we'll just crack on like that. I'm only just going to be showing the key highlights in this game. Obviously, I think Oxford are probably one of the better teams in the league, so I'm hoping that we can kind of push on really early here. Hoskins, and excellent start. We managed to take the lead within the first minute. I've got Will Hoskins playing as a poacher in this team. He's got quite decent pace, and what I wanted to do, you saw Morris winning the ball in the air. Morris is my target man, and Hoskins managed to loop the ball over the goalkeeper there to put us 1-0 up, and really, really good start to the beginning of this game so far. Been obviously quite a strong pre-season as well. We scored lots and lots of goals. I want to keep an eye on how many goals are actually scored in this version of Football Manager. Seems to be quite a few. Seen a few people on Twitter as well that have kind of mentioning, the amount of goals. Potentially that guy might be getting sent off there. The other defender was maybe around, but see what the result is here. And yep, straight off. So within 25 minutes we're 1-0 up, and Burton are down to 10 men. So we should be able to kind of keep our lead here. We'd have to really, really chuck it away. As you can see, I'm using Morris as the target man, and another ball over the top to Brown, and he probably should have put that one away. So here we go. We're up to half time now. I'm just going to go for calm and tell him I'm happy. I really can't sort of say too much more than that. They're not kind of playing out their skin. Okay, so again, I'm just going to say calm and that I've got faith in them. You can see this is really doing wonders for their reactions and confidence and things like this. So that's really, really good. So yeah, start the second half. And yeah, we're just passing it around pretty nice. I've got the sort of passing and distribution just to go down the wings. I've got this particular tactic that I've set up for Oxford. I've decided to go for two wingers. Now they've got obviously a target man and a poacher. Oof. And yeah, Burton hit the bar there. We need to be really, really careful. We're not going to chuck this one away. So yeah, we're coming up to the 60-minute mark. I'm going to probably look to make a substitute. Don't actually know what happened there. That was a bit random. Hopefully we'll see a replay of that, because I didn't actually see what happened there. It looked like the ball just went miles up in the air. So Mendes. Okay, so yeah, it went out to Potter. Potter hit the bar, and then Wright was right on the line to nod that one home to make it 2-0 to Oxford. So, as I said, just keeping an eye on the fitness conditions here of the players. I'm just going to make a real quick substitution. I'll try and take off, our left back. I'll put Sam Long on. I know that he's not really, he can't particularly play in that position, but I think it's good to kind of swap it about. I'm going to bring on Callum as well. I want to get this guy doing quite well if I can. I'm just going to use him as a poacher. Callum O'Dowd. I've played him quite a few times during the pre-season as well. And dear oh dear, I don't know what my goal defender and goalkeeper were doing there. Yes, so the defender went to control it straight through, and yeah, he just sort of rifled it in the top corner. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, 2-1, and yeah, we'll see how we're getting on with this now. Obviously, most of the players are playing quite well here. The top lot of players aren't particularly doing that good, which is a bit disappointing. So I'm just going to pause it here. Just going to go for instructions, lower the tempo. Not going to exploit the flanks anymore. Still going to play out defence and retain possession here. So we'll just see how we get on with this. Obviously, it's not a game where I really do need to kind of push for anything here. Okay, so what I'm going to be looking to do, hopefully if we can get to somewhere in like the 80 something minute, I'm just going to make another substitution as well, just to waste a bit of time. So this now seems the perfect time. So Ollie Lee, our transfer that we made during the summer, I'm going to bring him on for Meads. Now Meads hasn't exactly played that well in this game. I did actually give him a new contract during the summer. He was one of them players I just wanted to, kind of give a bit of faith to. So we need to be very, very careful here that we don't, concede. And hopefully we can catch him on the break here. Brown right across the middle, and went out for a goal kick. We really probably should have wrapped the game up there. We've got another throw, and potentially we might get another chance here to wrap this game up. Lee into Rose, back to Long, and it looks like we're happy to just like keep possession at the moment. I want to play possession football with Oxford in this league. I think they should be able to do it. They don't have a lot of pace in the team, so I think that's quite a good thing for me to do. And so, great start, 2-1 victory. The only kind of concern that I had was that goal that Burton scored. It looked a bit, kind of weird, I guess, on the match engine. But good start nevertheless. We're up to 7th in the league. And we've got Bournemouth in the Capital One Cup. So, a couple of achievements have popped up there, which is really, really good. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to wrap this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed watching this one. I've been getting quite a lot of subscribers recently, and if you do want to keep tracks on this playthrough, then hit that subscribe button, and we'll be back very soon for some more Football Manager 2015.